listen to me. You are valuable to us all. You are valuable to Tyler Perry. You are valuable to Oprah, to Lee Daniels. We can't do this without talent. See, me and you, we talent. They can't do this without us. You take us out of Hollywood, they have to close some doors around here. It is not the same without us.
Yes.
You are too valuable. I don't want to lose your gift to the world.
You won't.
Because we're trying to prove a point when we can prove the point by doing it in a more loving way. That's all I want, man.
I absolutely agree with you. 100%.
I just want to help you, Mo. I swear to God, I didn't come here to bash you. I love you. I wish you well. And let's heal this thing and move forward so the world can see how great we all are. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. The one, the only, that damn Monique.
Don't go about no damn Monique. I'll fuck all up in your gut.
I love you, Mo. All right, baby.
The next day.
We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to.
He own you. He can do anything he want with you. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
The money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game.
It's
This
the
is
money
the money
game.
game.
Scratching and scrambling most of my days to get where I got.
Not sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them.
Now, I eats in the big house kitchen. I got pine boards on the floor of my
If
cabin.
I crumble,
If you
my
crumble-
children crumble, my grandchildren crumble.
And it don't take much coughing for the master to make me have a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine.
I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Now that is fine living for a nigga, and I'll be damned if any African Guinea man is gonna make me lose all I've been working for. Now you take my
There
meat.
are ways to win the war in a different way.
Better learn. You best learn or you gonna get the bloody back for sure.
Happy Black History Month. I was very optimistic and genuinely happy when I saw the conclusion of Steve Harvey and Monique's interview. It made my day to see two black comedic legends be able to have a disagreement and resolve it in a loving and respectful manner. And once again, that joy was snatched from me the next day when Monique went to social media and essentially called Steve Harvey an Uncle Tom and a house nigga. These are two of the most vitriolic insults you can hurl at another black person, and not a single one of them made sense in this situation. Especially when Monique herself admitted that Steve Harvey had always been kind and loving towards her. And before I go any further and begin this diatribe, I want to preface this by saying I love Monique. I think she is unquestionably talented. She and Corey Bell are two of my favorite comedians of all time. But I have to hold her accountable for her hypocrisy here. Monique claimed this debate was about integrity versus money, when in actuality it's always been about pride versus respect. This entire situation started because Monique's pride was hurt. This happened when she was lowballed a terrible offer by Netflix, which in a lot of comedians' opinions, it wasn't even a lowball offer. But considering we live in a free market economy and not slavery, if you don't like the offer somebody is giving to you, nobody is forcing you to take it. You can negotiate, or alternatively, you can go film your own comedy special somewhere else and show those fools exactly how valuable you really are. This is what I expected her to do. But instead, she decided to do what so many of our people do in this situation when they don't get what they want. They cry racism or inequality and then begin tearing down their own brothers and sisters. I was flabbergasted by how quickly Steve Harvey went from a comedian that disagreed with his sister to a sinister, evil slave catcher that wants to keep everyone down. It made me notice how many of us still carry this slave mentality. Instead of wanting to look in a mirror and take responsibilities for our own words, actions, and shortcomings, many of us are just okay pointing a finger at an invisible enemy and claiming that that enemy prevents us from having any semblance of freedom. This is where I started wondering if Monique's pride is actually the one that blackballed her. Successful African Americans are often referred to as sellouts, especially when they are able to appeal to a larger audience and when they begin bringing home larger checks. This is incredibly insulting, as if there is no other way a black person could become successful on their own merits. This entire argument is nauseating, and it sounds like sour grapes. If I can do it, you can do it too. The response is typically an excuse. But here's something I would like everyone to really think about. Can anyone truly sell out unless there's people willing to buy?